YouTube, and welcome back to another video review. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 75, Autobot Jolt. And of course this guy is part of the Revenge of the Fallen crew. And just to kind of point out real quick, with the packaging, they for some reason added the Dark of the Moon background instead of Revenge of the Fallen, which I think that's kind of a downside in my opinion. But that's all I wanted to point out with the box. And of course, we want to go ahead and take a look at the figure. And of course, this figure is nicely done. I do like it. Of course, the accessories on the side are his weapons, which are like these long, kind of supposed to be electric kind of things. But I wish they kind of did it in a blue at the end to make some electric vibes going on. But it's just plain old gray. We know how Hasbro does that. They just paint their stuff in all gray or black or just plain old colors. But that's roughly about it for those accessories there. And of course, here is the actual figure himself. And he is really cool. I like this. This one's a pretty good looking one. He does roll quite well, I will point out. The tires are nicely done in a silver with a bit of some brown or grayish there. Then of course the underside is actually a bit clean, not too, mixed up and stuff like that. Of course, you have that blue. It's kind of a dark blue. And of course you got the Chevy logo up front. I really wish they could have done it in a gold, but the silver isn't all that bad. It's actually nicely done up front. Of course you got some translucent plastic up on the top here. Of course you got some silver painting right here on each side of the vehicle there. And on the back here, you can see red for the taillights, some, gray spots here and there. Of course, there's where the license plate would go. And, yeah. Overall, this figure is quite nice. I don't really have anything to compare him with. But this ultimately kind of looks like the original Revenge of the Fallen kind of two-step Jolt. That was kind of easier to transform. Just the way it looks by just looking at it right here. But anyways, guys, that's roughly about it for vehicle mode. Let's go on ahead and get him into robot mode. And here we have Autobot Jolt in robot mode now. And, I actually really like how this figure looks. In, the Transformer films, we have figurine or characters that have all their parts all mixed up and everything. And it's not like G1. This is actually pretty cool. It's like, you ever get that vibe where you watch Transformers and you see like all the parts just like everywhere on them? It's just like not even G1 accurate. This is actually pretty good. I like figurines that are like this, that have their parts all mixed up, like I've just said. That's not like all matching and stuff like that, and I like it. This figure does look nice, and so we're going to go ahead and take a look at him now. So for the face sculpt, it is actually pretty good, is what we saw on the side of the box. I'm not going to complain. The face sculpt, I don't really think I really saw his face in Revenge of the Fallen that well. At least some people may have seen his face, but I don't think I've really seen it that well. Of course, the chest is really interesting pattern. Not sure what these parts are on the sides. Of course, you can see the taillights on the side and the headlights on the shoulders, up on top at least. I could never really figure out how these were supposed to be lined up. I think I'm doing them right. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm just going to go along with it and say that I am doing it right. His legs are pretty interesting. Of course, the tires just fold in just like Bumblebees of the Netflix Bumblebee. It's kind of similar. They also feel the same too when you do it. Of course, with the back, it's not all that bad. It's interesting. What else? I don't know if I'm doing that right again. But this figure overall is pretty good. He can be posed in all kinds of different directions, whichever way you want him to. And to put on his accessories, we want to go on ahead and take off one of his fingers. And then we can go on ahead and put this one on like so. It's just going to go in like that. And it doesn't, my arm was loose for him. I don't know what I gotta do, maybe tighten it up just a bit. I'm not 100% sure what I have to do. Of course, this side has like a blue dot right there. And on this side it has like a, silver dot in the shoulder. I'm not 100% sure what that is about. but I preferably not like to put the accessories on. I usually stick the accessories in like a tote or a bag with all my figurines because it's kind of a pain just having it like that. I prefer to just display them as is. But yeah, that's really all about Jolt. I really do, like I've said, like this figure a lot. And yeah, that's really roughly about it. Be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.